Abandoned, a tragic romance between an Anambra guy, Adindo, a poor mechanic, struggling to survive in the city of Enugu, 27 years old, but not so wise. With all his suffering, he did see the future. He met Nkesi. Nkesi was a bond seller. She started selling bonds at a very tender age. She left home for a long time. She went through a lot, living in a bacha, living alone, being lonely, sick alone, eating alone, sleeping alone. But she continued. She was thriving. She cried sometimes, but she continued, and she grew up selling these bonds into a very beautiful girl, beautiful bond seller. Nkesi. Adindo started seeing Nkesi. They started dating while she became 20. Adindo was very poor. He wasn't doing well with his mechanic work, but he was catering for Nkesi. Nkesi suddenly became a beautiful and happy girl. He buys little gifts for her just to make her happy. This is Nkesi's village in Enugu village. The day she got admission into UNM, she ran home. Adindo had to bring out his savings. He broke his saving box and gave her money to go and register in the school. On her graduation day, he was there. She moved into the hostel, started living in the hostel as a good student that she is. She was happy. This is Nkesi in the campus. Big girl, happy, sweet girl. In the lecture hall, she was so happy. They were still seeing. He always go to meet her, or they meet anywhere. They were just happy being in a relationship. Yes, their relationship, nothing happened. Adindo was still the best boyfriend that Nkesi could ever have. But suddenly, Nkesi started seeing other guys while seeing Adindo. She was double dating. She sees other guys and life changed for her. She started living well, changing clothes, better clothes. Adindo was paying her school fees still, but she was seeing other guys. She started living large. In the university, people knew her. She is a beautiful girl. She makes friends, boyfriends from the school, from outside the school. She goes to clubs, she parties. She was now living large, a big girl. She had to rent an apartment off campus at the big girl she was. She started seeing rich guys outside school, wealthy Yahoo boys. They were living at the affluence life. She dated so many rich guys, people who were ready to spend their last card on her. And she was one of the big girls in school, moving to clubs, swimming pools with different guys. You can see her today with one guy, tomorrow, and then friends were hovering all around her. She goes out. She was living as a rich girl. She met so many girls because she was doing well. Girls always come around you when you do well. They don't notice you if you are not doing well. But once you're living large, they come around you. They like you to be their friend. They like to spend with you. They like to socialize with you. And that's the life she's living and the life that she loved. This is them looking into fashion magazine. This is them looking into another fashion magazine. She was changing clothes. She was beautiful and rich in school. The last paper, the last exam, she checked her name. She passed. She made it. And she was happy. Happy girl coming out of university, graduating from the university. On her graduation day, Adindo was now aware. She wasn't aware. She went alone. She also went out with this rich guy. Later, another one partying on the same week. This is her in the village to see her people, poor people who live in the huts. This is her and her mother. They were happy in the village. She was doing the house chore while she's still a big girl. This is her and Adindo when she came back from the village. And then she was happy. She met him. Nkesi still loves Adindo so much, even though she is no longer in the same class with him. She also sees him in his house, normal visiting. They still do their normal thing while she's hiding herself. This is Adendo's father. The day they visited Newi, this is Adendo's mother. They welcomed her openly because she was so beautiful. This is Adendo's elder sister. They loved her so much. These are Adendo's elder sisters talking about her. Still in the village with Adendo, they were so happy. This is Adendo's younger brother. All they want is this one should be our wife. They were so happy in the village until when those guys, Yahoo guys especially, left her because he's the one that spends a lot for her. Japa guy don't leave Nigeria waka. She called and called and called and called him. She was so sad. Why would this guy leave me at this time when I need him most? Then she met Jasper. Jasper was a 50-year-old divorcee having 2 sons. Jasper decided to settle down. He went to Nkesi's village and met her parents and decided that he's going to build a new house for them. This is the new house. This is the construction almost completed, and this is the complete house Jasper has built for Nkesi. And he married her immediately because that was what he wanted, to settle down. They started living large. Why? If you are Adendo, see him watching the pictures, looking at these pictures, wedding pictures, sad. What will you do? Did he do wrong to train a girl in school? Did the girl do wrong to marry into a better home, to better her life and that of her parents? Adendo was sad and living in bottles. Why? Why me? This is the end of Adendo. What would you have done if you are him?